Welcome in, everyone. Farmer Cop here for a new mod map tour of Haut Beyleron 2025. This is by Bastion2103. 498.98 megabytes to download for all platforms. This is a returning version from, this is one of the base game maps from Farming Simulator 22. Kind of a, I guess, a French-ish kind of based map. But anyhow, it wasn't really my thing, but this might have been your thing. It might bring back some nostalgia from the FS22 days. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and read the description and we'll get into it. It says, welcome to the humble Haut Beyleron in the 2025 version. The map was converted from the 22 version and provided with new elements. Existing productions of the sawmill, spinning mill, can factory, cement works, and carpenter shop. Existing sales points include the restaurant, dairy, farmers market, livestock dealer, and hardware store. There are a total of 56 farmlands, including forest areas. There are a total of 25 objects that can be found spread out across the map. The railway line was removed and replaced by an adapted gravel path. That's kind of lame. I would have rather had a railroad. The BGA was also replaced by a new one and an additional field was added. That all makes sense. That's fine. But the railroad, you got rid of it? That kind of feels like a step backwards to me, but we'll see. A starting farm, including starting vehicles, was deliberately kept minimal to offer the possibility of building your own farm. Totally good with that. Love that, actually. A lot of times I feel like we start with too much, but everything you need for a good start was provided. If we scroll down here a little bit, there's a lot more. Well, not a lot more, a little bit more. There are a total of 56 fields that can be bought, including one forest. There are a few corners that have changed slightly from the original, but great importance was still placed on preserving the charm of the original map. Water can be obtained from all water sources. Have fun in this beautiful part of France. Well, there's the French confirmation. So, anyhow, here's the map. The starting farm. That's where it was before. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, and you had some nice little fields you could expand. Just a couple fields there. Nice little starting area there. Yeah, I didn't play a lot on it, so the last time I was on here was probably my map tour 4 years ago when 22 was released. So that was probably the last time I was on here. We do have some NPCs. Why is David on an island in the woods? You gotta be kidding me. Why? What? I swear the map makers are messing with me now. I swear. That or they all have the same opinion. I mean, Ben, you're also kind of in a weird spot, too. At least there's, like, buildings around you. And Noah's hiding in the woods, but that's nothing new, you know? He's out there looking for Bigfoot or whatever he does. Is Walter out here? Yeah, Walter's with us. That checks out. And then, oh, Katie's with the animal dealer. Yeah, Katie. Yeah, Katie's a little odd, but she seems fairly normal. Walter seems the most normal. Ben is a little off, I think, as well. A little off his rocker. Noah's crazy for sure, but he's like an expected crazy. David's like an unpredictable, wild, kind of creepy crazy. So, you know, that's kind of my opinions on the NPCs. But David's in the woods. We gotta go. What in the woods is David doing out here? Why is he out in the woods? Don't tell me he's in a picnic area? Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you a victim of anything? He looks like he's been victim. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's a victim. Won't even talk to me. What did you do to him, David? Quit looking at me like that. Why is David out here just harassing people in a picnic area? Oh, anyhow, I digress. Sorry, I got derailed by that one. Okay, so, goodness gracious. Should be a fairly normal crop calendar, no added crops. You do have a chicken coop when you start off in new farmer mode. There are contracts available for you on the map. You do own 2 greenhouses, available again, like they said, canning factory, carpentry, cement factory, sawmill, and spinnery, as was listed in the description. Starting equipment, very limited. You have a Challenger MT635 tractor, a FarmTech EDK trailer, a Great Plains seeder, John Deere 3650 tractor, John Deere 980 cultivator, Massey Ferguson MF8570 with a header and a header trailer. So literally just kind of your very bare minimum basic stuff. Very similar to a lot of base game starts. So all that checks out. Yeah, and I don't know where we started. We were over here, weren't we? No, we were over here. That's where we started. We started at the debris crusher somewhere in that area. Let's hop over. Let's go take a little visit to Walter. Walter, you won't believe where I found David hiding. Let's get out of flight mode as well. There we go. Okay, sleep trigger here. Can you go in? Did they? Oh, they did. They allowed you to go. Can I get in? Can I not get in? What? It looks like I should be able to go in. Can I get in the front door? Okay, go in the front door. This door will let me out this way. Nope. All right, so that door may not work correctly. Anyhow, you do have a full house. You can wander around, do your thing. But if you don't want to go in the house, which I don't actually think I'd recommend, it just got stuck again. I gotta get out of this house. I'm not gonna be able to get out again. You do have your wardrobe trigger and your sleep trigger marked outside. A couple trees right there. We own that field and that field back there. Get ourselves I mean, it's all just the basic stuff. Grain silo, you got a shed for some of your stuff. Your 2 greenhouses are over there. You got a water mill if you want to get some water and stuff. You got some seeds sitting out here, which is kind of nice. You got some fuel. Well, you don't have any fuel, but you have a place to put your fuel. Tractors and harvesters stored in the shed here. You got yourself a hay loft, chicken coop, all the stuff you kind of need, just the basics. So, yeah, you're pretty squared away, set up, good to go. You don't have a vehicle or anything like that. And honestly, I think we're just going to do a flyover of this map. I don't think we need to drive around it. Most of you are probably at least a little bit familiar with this map. But yeah, it's quite nice. I mean, honestly, they did a good job for the most part. This is the gravel path, I'm assuming, that they've ruined by making it a path and not a train route. Which I just don't know why they would. Yeah, this would be the path. That's where the train would go. And it shows that the path goes all this way and it doesn't. So that's my biggest complaint, I think, with this map. And that David's harassing people at the picnic table. But, like, it's not even... They like, left the drawing on there, but, like, I guess there's kind of a trail here, so I guess if you, like, were to paint it, you could paint it on there, but the map wouldn't indicate that this trail is all the way around and you can go all the way around on it, but it just... I don't know. I think that they missed the mark on that one. I think they should have put the train in, you know? I feel like that would have been good to do. But you got some big fields, BJ, all that stuff. In terms of the map, it does feel like Haut Beyleron. So you have that kind of feel to it. The nice river system here and everything like that. And of course, kind of the crown jewel stuff was over here, like the town. Having that up on the hill there. All that stuff looking nice there. And looks like got a production up here, which, yep, I believe that was kind of how it was before. Yeah, it looks pretty much like it would. You have the warehouse out here, so you got some of those added amenities that come with a Farming Simulator 25 versus Farm Sim 22, so you got some of that. But yeah, a lot of stuff's there. I do like the starting farm on Haut Beyleron a lot, mostly because it's really set up for you to expand really easily. You have 2 fields, and you can easily start getting those fields, and then you can expand somewhere else if you want to. But yeah, yeah. It's got a lot of easy place to expand right off the bat. Now, the other downside is once you do expand, I mean, you're kind of limited there. But still, it's pretty good. I think that they did a good job on that. Beautiful river area, all that stuff. I mean, it's well done. I think it's well done. I think if they put the railroad in instead of this path that goes around, I think that would make it just absolutely the best. Yeah, and you got kind of like some of like the old remnants of different things. And it looks like one of the things we're supposed to find right under there. So spoiler alert. If I can get there to get it. There you go. $10,000 for that? Goodness gracious. Yeah, you got it. You'd be stupid not to go look for those. But yeah, that's the map, I think. I think that's everything I want to show on it. It's got all your basic stuff that you need. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.